Okay, y'all. Good morning. Friday morning. So today's the day that the auction ends. It's 8:30 right now. From the way it looks, and I'm gonna go in the shop and pull it up on the shop internet. And I'm gonna let y'all witness how it closes out. The way it's looking right now, I know that can change really quick. It's looking like right now I'm winning on all four of them. And the way it works, and I'll probably explain this twice because I'll be in the thing. So, and again, I don't understand everything about it and all that. So what Ritchie Brothers does is they gave me $25K to bid with without me having to do anything. All I had to do, I didn't have to fill out a credit form or nothing. So I got $25,000 I can bid with before I ask for a higher number or whatever. That was on there when I logged into my account. I have a Ritchie Brothers account. I've never bidded on anything. But I have looked at stuff and I have signed up to bid on stuff, but I never did, and I guess that's where the $25K comes from. So I don't know. Again, so the way I did it, like I said the other night, is I was seeing that one guy was bidded, in the very beginning 3 days ago, $50. And so then I bid 100, and then he came back and bidded, 200. I said 300. He said 400. I said 700. He said, 800. I said 1,500. And then I finally got tired of all that. So I said, okay. I saw where they let you put in a max bid, and then the auction house, every time somebody bids, as long as they stay under your max bid, they're going to put you. So if he's at 1,700 and my max bid is 3,000 and he goes 1,800, it's automatically going to put me at 1,900. And then it's going to, and then if he goes 2,000, it's going to automatically put me at 2,100 or above whatever somebody else is bidding up to my max number. And so me not knowing, I put a max number on all four of these cutters. They only got 4 of them, and my max number was $3,000. Well, then somebody came up on 2 of them, and now on all 4 of them, but right now I'm winning all 4 of them at $3,000. And then my max bid on 2 of them is $3,250. Because once you get at $3,000, for this particular lot, this particular auction, this particular whatever, I have to go, it's $250 to go up. So I got 2 of them at $3,000. That's my max bid. And the bidding, that's where the bidding's at right now. It's at $3,000 that I'm winning all 4 of them. On 2 of them, yesterday, the bid hit 3,000, and on the other 2, the bid did not hit 3,000. The bid was 1,800, 1,900. So I just left those 2 at my max bid at $3,000. But the other 2 that got to $3,000, I went on and made my max bid $3,250. Well, I didn't think about it, but it makes sense now. I can't change the max bid. I can't go down. I gotta either keep it there or go up. And when I go up, I gotta go up in $250 intervals. So on those 2, even though the bid right now is at $3,000, well, now the bid is at on all 4 of them is $3,000. So if anybody goes up above $3,000, they're going to be at well, I don't understand this part of it, but maybe I will. The max bid, I have to go up $250. Now, I don't know if somebody comes in at $3,100, then I can change my max bid. I can go to 3,200. Or I mean, I wouldn't be changing my max bid. I would just be in bidding process with them. They say 31, I say 32. They say 33, I say 34. The max bid, the way I understand it, and I don't know for sure, the max bid is just so I don't have to be watching everything all the time. So when they were talking about, we know those things are not going to sell for $500. So let me go and put a max bid on all of them and see what happens. And so then I was talking to Irv over there, Lee over there at Urban Lawn Services, and he does, he buys some stuff from the auction and stuff. So he knows a little bit about it, a lot more than me. I don't think he's ever bought anything from Ritchie Brothers, but it's, so I went and looked at the history of what these things are selling for just 3 weeks ago. So 3 weeks ago, these things were selling for, in my area, in the southeast, even in the exact auction that I'm going to, the exact location, they were selling for $1,800, $1,900, $2,000. So when I saw that made me, that made me, that's my camera telling me I'm here. That made me like, wow, I might end up with all 4 of these. I don't really want all 4 of them, because if I get all 4 of them at, $3,000 each, the auction fees are 10%. So that's $300 each. So that's $1,200 that I'll have to pay in dealer and auction fees. So we'll be at 3,000 times 4, which is 12,000, plus another 1,200. So that'll be, 13,000 and some change. Well, if I look at it like that, and I'll do it. I mean, that's about 13,000 and some change is about what I have earned with the cutter that I got now. So every dollar that I have made from the cutter that I got now is going right back in the street if I have to buy all 4 of them. And I ain't no backing out. If they don't go above the $3,200 or the $3,000, I can't back out. I'm stuck. And that is something I didn't think about, going in. I thought, well, I can just withdraw at any time, but I see why they won't let you withdraw, because you done ran the bid up and now you're at the top bid. If you're at the top bid, you can't back out. Now, if somebody outbids you, you can, but ain't nobody outbidded me yet. And I'm a little bit, I'll say I am a little bit, I was telling my wife about it, and she got a little upset with me for jumping into it and not knowing anything, not knowing, all the ramifications. But sometimes when I saw those things on there, and I know what I just paid for one, I paid $6,000. Well, I paid $5,500 plus the to get the hydraulic couplings. So that was $400 something. So roughly $6,000 is what I got in the one that I have now. And I wouldn't even think about doing nothing like this if I didn't believe in the cutter, and see how surprised I am with how the cutter did and is doing and all that there. And I've learned a lot about the cutter. So now I'm looking at it like, and I could not get any of them. I mean, that's a very real possibility, but once somebody, I will say this, if it happens, if somebody outbids me on the $3,000 ones, then I'm going to drop out of those. If they go over 3,000 and my max bid on 2 of them is 3,000, on the other 2 is 3,250. If the max bid on 2 of them go above 3,000, then I'm going to back out of those 2. And then really hunker down on the other 2. They're all the same, but I don't really want to deal with 4 of them right now. 3 of them, I'll deal with 4 of them, but I really don't want to put every dollar that I have made with that cutter back in the street right now. I will, but I don't want to. So that's where I'm at, man. And I know that I can get off if I end up getting all 4 of them. I know that I can sell 2 of them and get my money back or close to it. The ideal thing for me as a hustler and entrepreneur is this is the ideal thing. Get 3 of them for $9,000 plus the 900 auction fees. Now we at $9,900. Turn around and sell 2 of them for $6,000 each. Get $12,000 back. So now I made a $2,000 give or take profit on the 2 that I bought, and I got a free one. That's the entrepreneur hustler in me is what saying. That's what I'm telling myself, and that's what I'm want to do. I jumped out there and bid it on all 4 of them when I didn't really know anything, because I'm like, man, I got to get one of these. I got to get at least one of them, because you can't get parts for them, y'all. I don't care what anybody says. It's hard to get parts for them. I don't know where to get parts for them. And at $3,000, you could do 2 jobs and you got your money back. So that's where I'm at, man. It's 8:40 right now, so we're fixing to go into the building and we're gonna check the trap, man. If I buy 3, that's the sweet spot, if you ask me. Now, I'm just saying, based on what I know at this very moment at 8:41 in the morning. Okay, y'all. So this is on the auction page, and let's go back out. And so that right there is lot 15. My maximum bid is $32.50 on that one, and that's where it's at right now. And you see it's telling you it's got 14 minutes and 19 seconds till it closes. So let's go to that's 15. So let's go to 13, and let's see here. So they outbid at 3,000. So I'm gonna let that one go. Okay, so see, now I don't know how I maneuver through the website that great either. Go back to my watch list. Which one was that? Okay, I'm still winning that one. So that's that one. 13. So let's go to 11. See if I'm outbidded that one. They at 3,500 on that one. Damn. Okay.
Everybody outbid you.
Huh?
Everybody outbid you.
I know. I'm still winning that one. So that's what they're gonna try to do. So on 15, on 11 I'm outbidded. On 13 I'm outbidded. And on 15 I'm still winning. It's just a matter of time before that somebody goes into these and goes up. Because why would they go up on the other ones and not try this one too? So I just need to watch out for the 2. So number 13, I don't even want it to be on my watch list no more. They're at 3,500. Let me see what it said. Yeah, 3,500 is the highest bid. I'm not wanting to go up. I'm not wanting to go up no higher than that. So, I mean, I will, but I don't want to be on the hook for all of them like that. So, 15 no more. Okay, so now we're getting to work down to the nitty gritty. So right now I'm at 37.50 on 13 and 12. 12 and 13. So. I'll buy 2 of them with no problem. I knew they wasn't going to be that easy to get. And somebody, they're going to come in here. Somebody going to try to up it. I guarantee you. I'll end up paying over $4,000 each for them. If it gets up past, 4,500 or whatever, then I'll just buy one and call it a day. Once you start getting into 4,000 based on the sales of these things, you got to keep going back and forth. They're gonna try me. They're gonna try me, y'all. They'll wait till the last minute and then. So the next bid on this one is 4,000 for me on the highest bid. So you just gotta keep going back and forth. If I can just get one of these, I'll be good. And look at this guy right here, y'all. Look, what kind of job has he got, man? Look, I mean, what the hell? But y'all see how they're making you do it? You can't go up like whoever's bidding with me on this set 37.50. If they go up, they got to go to 4,000. And if I go up, I got to go to 4,000. If they go to 4,000, then I got to go to 4,250. And I'll do that. I'll run it on up because I got to have at least one of these. I got to have one of these. So even if I have to pay $5,000 for it, I don't think it'll get up that high. But you never know. It shouldn't go on more than about 4,200 based on the history of what I'm seeing. Seconds, and then they're going. That's how they're going to do, man. They're going to make sure that I ain't really got time to do nothing. That's what I would do if I was a vet at this kind of thing, and I knew the value of these things. But really, I don't really see these things anywhere going for much more money than this right here. So, 26 seconds left, y'all. 26 seconds. 26 seconds. Well, 14 seconds on this one. So, looks like I'm going to win this one. 9, 8, 7, 6. I won that one, okay. I won 2 of them, y'all. Ba-bam! Damn! That's some gangster shit right there. I love that shit. That's a geek, y'all. That's like going to Vegas, man. Okay, y'all, we got to get to work. We're probably I got to find out exactly what I got to do to get these. I don't know. Me and Cam might go up there and get them, but we got to make our money today, too, so I'll kick it, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I just kind of wanted to show y'all the final thing here. So each one of these things is going to cost me $4,413. So they add, I didn't think about sales tax, so yeah. Okay, y'all, so y'all saw that I won 2 of them. Well, I don't know why they call it winning because you still got to pay. And I got them, and y'all saw the numbers. I don't remember the exact numbers. They don't take cash, so I don't like paying for stuff like that online. It's too much money. I like to be able to I like to be able to pay cash. So I'm gonna go down there and pick them up. I got to go down there anyway to pick them up, so I'll pay for it then. But we're gonna try to go on. We're gonna go on and cut these 71 acres here. It's not 71 acres worth of grass. It's about probably 4. So I got Cam already going on that, and I want to look at the schedule to see what else we got, because I definitely want to pick those up today. So even if I have to not do a yard or two, y'all saw how it went down, and I knew it was going to get like that at the very end. Well, I didn't know, but after doing a little research on the timed auctions and everything, that's usually how it's going to go down. I probably could have got all 4 of them for under $4,000, but you see, I'm paying $3,750, and we're still at $4,400. So tax and the auction fees are, it's a pretty good bit of money, really. So if I'd have bought all 4 of them, I'd have been upwards of $18,000, or $16,000 and some change. 1760 or something like that. And that, to me, I don't want to put that much money out in the street, because the payoff ain't worthy. I'll put that much in the street if I know the payoff. If I can get 5 of them for that, then yeah. But the first auction I've ever been done, and the first time I've ever been involved in an auction, I want to see how the process works, and I don't know how long it's going to take to get the stuff. You never know, but I'm definitely going to pick them up today. So we need to get done. So he's got his phone charging. That's all right. I'll let him keep charging his phone. Yeah. So that. Yeah. And see, I can leave Cam at the jobs in my neighborhood. I can leave him there, and he can do whatever whatever's left, and then he can go on call his folks. So he is going to work tomorrow. And he would not be working tomorrow if I didn't feel like he is really progressing out here, like I said yesterday. So now we're gonna step the game up a little bit, and then we'll step his pay up a little bit, and we'll continuously let him get better. He's gotten through the hard part though, making it a summer out here, because I know I'm not the easiest guy to work with. And the heat and the expectations and everything. If he can come out here next summer, he can make a lot, and he can make a lot more over the winter. See, if he hadn't made it through the summer, or gave me a whole lot of crap during the summer, like other guys have done that's been out here, then I wouldn't even think about bringing him on a skid job and paying him $35 an hour or whatever. I wouldn't even think about it. But see, now that he's gotten through the hard part, he knows what the expectations are, so nothing is really a surprise for him on the lawn maintenance. And I'm proud of him too, like you guys were saying in the video on the comments. So, I'm stoked that I got those two, though. I will say, it is a hard geek, y'all. Knowing I just paid $6,000 for one, and I just got 2 of them, and for 8 and some change. So we'll sell one of them, right? If we can sell one of them for 6 or even 7, then I got $1,500 in a brand new one. Of course, I will have to get the hydraulic lines changed over, but I got to get on this cut. We'll be here about an hour and a half. Okay, y'all, so we got done. It's 12 o'clock. When we went on and did all the properties. It was just, the timing wasn't going to work out, and there's a lot of unknowns on the properties right now that Cam's never dealt with, and he doesn't know what to do and all that. So I didn't want to leave him over at and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get these cutters. So, this could take all afternoon for all I know. I have no idea. So, we went on and did the 71 acres, like I was saying over there. And then we did 4, you know, $80 lawns. So we still do about $700. So pretty good. 12 o'clock, we're done. He's already, he's coming to work tomorrow too, and we're gonna go over there and do that that skid job. I'm gonna try to. I'm hoping I can pick these things up today. I don't see why I wouldn't. They said I could. And I got, maybe I'll put them up. I got 2 more job leads too. So yeah, one's a mulching job, and the other one's going to be a mulching job too. I'm not going to do it. She didn't really say. So you know. Yeah, one of them lives about 3 miles from me, and the other one is in Noonan. So yeah, I really like the one that's 3 miles from me. I like doing things that's close to my house, man, and this is a mulching job. So and how did they get my information? From the free video I uploaded on Nextdoor. So now it's just about, well, money, of course. And you know, one of the videos I even told them, you know, I told, you know, in the video, I told them, hey, I got a camera on the front of the truck and I thought it was gone, man. So I couldn't see it. So I'm gonna stop at the tire shop, drop this old raggedy tire off. I'm not in a hurry to get it back or nothing. And yeah, yeah, man, we could gonna be using my you know, the Rhino straps that I got to hold them down. I got 2 straps, one for each, and they're going on the lawn trailer, so they really can't go anywhere. And they're in a crate almost, like a metal type. That's what it looked like. They ain't put it together or nothing. So I ended up with 2 of them, like I said, and I'm probably gonna want to sell. I'm gonna sell one of them. Let me just get everything home and situated. And I know one of the ones that I get, it's gonna be mine, and I'm gonna use it. You know, well, I'm gonna set it up like I need to set up, like for the grease fitting on that side and all that. So, and then I'll end up, you know, yeah, I need 2 of them. You just do. One of them goes down, then you want to be able to keep it moving. And for what I'm paying for them, it ain't. I mean, you know, it ain't much, you know, compared to, you know, what you can make with them, right? So, okay, y'all. So I got the release form. The total price when you count everything for 2 of these cutters is $8,800. So $4,400 each on a $3,700 bid. So I mean, you know, I saved $2,000 from what I bought, the one I got now. So I'm hoping that, and the guy was selling, the one I bought mine off of, he was selling them for $7. So I'll try to sell one of these for $7 and just see what happens. But you know, I've made, well, I made probably around, well, ain't probably, it's conservatively, and I got the exact numbers at home. I have made approximately $13,000 with the cutter. So let's see what we got to go through to get in the gate here and They got everything. I got the camera on the front. They might say something about the camera, so I don't know. I don't know if I have to get out or. Okay, check. I don't know. So, man.
What you got?
Two of those handy cutters.
Alright, let's get some vultures. If you would hop in line behind that guy right there in that truck and trailer,
Okay.
and I'll have a loader operator come up and get this paperwork from you and get you loaded up.
Okay.
Make sure
Thank you.
have that paperwork on your way out
Just go around.
inside of this building.
Okay. Thank you, man.
Yeah, have a good one.
He's looking at the cameras all crazy, so. I'm a YouTuber, man. It ain't like they ain't never had a YouTuber come up here. So, they got all kinds of stuff, man, here. It's crazy, man. The other camera's gonna pick it all up, too. I might have to turn the camera off or take that camera off the front of the truck. So, look at all this stuff, man. We'll see what they can do. We're gonna put you. We're gonna make you famous, man. We're gonna make you famous. Oh yeah, you got. Come on, man. Hell yeah. Hang on one second. Whoa. Okay, so I just got off the phone with a lady. You know, I'm coming back from the auction, and I just got off the phone with her, and she texted me earlier, and I'm gonna swing by there and look at her job real quick. She said she's paid people to come and do it before, but she said they wasn't doing nothing. She said they came over there with a freaking weed eater. She got my information from from a video that I put on Nextdoor. So I like, again, the free advertising and the ability for them to see the equipment used. I don't have to go into, is it expensive or not? Yes, it's expensive. They're not gonna call, people are not gonna call me and try to get me to come and do anything for $500. I mean, they might try, but they know that's probably not gonna happen. So I'm gonna look at what she got, or basically what she told me on the phone just now. is they want to beautify the area between, they live on the golf course, I already knew that. They want to beautify the area between their backyard and the golf course, right up my alley. That's exactly what I like to do. Where you're not doing so much volume, you're doing, where you're beautifying things. And considering she's had it done, not mulching though, she said, she told her husband, she told me on the phone, she said, I told my husband when I saw that video, she said, that is who we need to come over here and get our woods like we want them. And I don't know her from Adam. You know, so you never know. If the number's friendly enough, and you know, but I'm going to be I'm expensive. I know it is. So let's go on and try to lock this job in. We ain't even make no Sammy yet. And it's 2 o'clock. So I'm working. I got the 2 mulching heads on the damn trailer, man. I ain't even got home with them yet, and I'm already looking at another job for them. So here we go. I love it, man. You know, so. And she sounds like, you know, well, they live on the golf course. Yeah, you know, but after seeing my videos, I'm not going to do anything, you know, it probably is not a whole day job, but I'll be at $1,000 no matter what, or more. We'll come in, you know, I might come in more than that. She said that, you know, that they've had people come and clean it out before, but they never could really, you know, and it might be some little bitty stuff. And if I can come over here and spend 2 hours, make $1,000, I'll do that. I'm just not gonna do $1,000 a day. Oh no. And you know, they live on the golf course. They used to, well, things just cost money, man. And I'm not trying to, you know, if I don't get it, no harm, no foul. I'm 2.5 miles out of my way. So, but she saw the video. She said, I've seen a couple of the videos. And she said, you do great work. And I'm like, thank you. You know, and people that do good work and got the equipment to do good work, they cost a lot of money. That's just the reality of it, man. So, you know, that's just what it is. So she was so glad that I'm coming by right now that she was fixing to go somewhere. She said, I'm gonna turn around and I'll meet you back at my house. I just left about 20 minutes ago. And I had to go here and there, and I'm going out to my brother's house, but before I get on the interstate, I want to come back home and I can meet with you right now in 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay. That was 5 minutes ago. I'm 4 minutes away. So I'll be sitting there waiting on her to get home. See, there's little telltale signs that somebody gonna do something, right? That they ain't, you know, she does not one time say, well, if it's too expensive, you know, you can't. Everything's expensive, okay? Everything. So, and I'm not trying to beat nobody. Y'all see, I don't. I mean, if anything, I take less than, you know. But when I don't have to spend $30,000 on a mulching head, I can do it cheaper than somebody that does. So, if somebody that's got a big boy mulching head, they might be like, damn, I got to get $2,000 to even come to a job, or, you know, to crank my mulcher up. I got to get $2,000. Get on across there, damn. And I've done work over here before. I used to do a bunch of yards in here, but they're the type of people in here that critique the yards real hardcore, and the HOA does too. And I just didn't. I don't like doing these small properties. Y'all know that. So, she seemed happy that she finally got somebody to come look at it. I mean, you know, like she said, well, I've had 2 or 3 people tell me they're going to come and look, and they never, you know. So it's sort of like me, man. When I damn you know, want to do something, the money is part of it. It's got to be, but it's not a lot of times it's not the determining factor for me. How bad do I want it done? And is whoever I bring in or meeting at my house, are they qualified to do it? Can they do the work? Especially if I've been through other people doing it and not be up to par. And you know, I don't know, but there ain't no $300 work here. I don't know what she's, you know, but I'm just gonna tell her. And you know, they'll just have to either come up with the money or not. But they might be, you know, totally expecting it. I've been over here before. Yeah. Man, I had a bad falling out with a customer over here, and we had words. Yeah. And if it's the same house, I don't know, man. It's on. I think it's on this road though, down in the cul-de-sac. And they're in the cul-de-sac. Yeah. And I had a falling out with the husband. I don't think it's that property though, 'cause there wasn't no real wood. No, it's on this side. Thank God. 65. There's 45, 55, and 65. Yeah, 3,500, y'all. Yeah. I said 3,500. It might be a 2-day job. It'll take, if it don't take 2 days, I would probably come 2 days. Yeah. So I just talked with them for about 40 minutes, and it's perfect for what I'm doing, right? Perfect. It's not too big. There's not a whole lot of woody stuff in there. There's some, but y'all, they agreed to the money. So now they told me, they said, well, we're going to go into our 401k and get it. So we'll let you know as soon as the money clears. I'm like, cool. And I guess they could be lying, but no harm, no foul to me. I got 2 mulchers on the trailer. I'm good. Anyway, it's another job that your boy done picked up. What y'all gonna do with me, man? I mean, but 3,500, it seems to be a pretty good number. They were really, you know, I probably could have got a little bit more out of them, but I told them, I said, I'll do it for 3,500 bucks, man. They looked at each other, and they were real candid, they're normal people, man. Just average people, man. So he's gonna go. He said he's gonna go on his 401k, and he's gonna get the money. And when he does, he said it'd take a few days for him to actually get it. And he would call me so he put me on, so I can put him on the schedule. I'm like, okay, cool. So I fully anticipate getting that job or doing that job. You don't really get the job until you actually, do it, right? I'm being honest, man.